8 of the funniest TV shows of all time. Before we start, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos, and comment down below, I subscribe, to have a chance to win our shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Super Top 10s. Of course, the platonic idea of a TV comedy has changed over time, too. The 3 jokes per page maxim became gospel, and then was summarily tossed out the window as shows found more ways to be cathartic than a parade of laughs. Maintaining a comedic legacy can be difficult. Sometimes a show overstays its welcome where its stars turns out to be a racist gas bag, and sometimes it's both. That being said, here are 8 of the funniest TV shows of all time. American Vandal. The 2 seasons of Netflix's American Vandal, a mockumentary about teenage documentarians investigating the innocence of a classmate accused of vandalism, season 1, and a different school's issues with a mad pooper, season 2, is much more than scatological plot lines might indicate. After the first couple of episodes of season 1, the phallic material fades into the background, allowing the show to satirize high school and today's criminal justice system in a meaningful way, and season 2 offers more of the same. To pull it off, the co-creators studied True Crime Titans serial, Making a Murderer, and The Jinx for a highly bingeable blend of parody, homage, and addictive teen drama. The Simpsons. Why it makes the list, the animated series is the longest running sitcom in history, which has to count for something. Recently, fans have started to challenge some of the more dated jokes and characters on the series, and how the producers respond will likely determine the series' ultimate place in TV history. One day at a time. We come here to bury the 2017 revival of the Norman Lear classic sitcom, not to praise it. That said, it's such a special show. Its own streaming service bemoaned its cancellation, even though it was the one dropping the axe. Reimagining for modern audiences, One Day at a Time introduced the Alvarez family, whose Cuban roots meant that it looked different from other family sitcoms.
I want to talk to you about the female orgasm. This feels right.
Yes!
But it's not the family's heritage that made them a cut above. It was the tremendous empathy infused at every turn, tackling issues of racism and mental illness, immigration and homophobia. The series embraced an ugly and imperfect world with open arms and a curious spirit. Netflix cited low viewership numbers for why it ended the show's run. I prefer to think that the series was just too pure, too beautiful for this brutish existence. Silicon Valley. Why it makes the list. This comedy from Office Space scribe Mike Judge is the perfect skewing of tech culture in Silicon Valley, and it gets major bonus points for catapulting Kumail Nanjiani into the mainstream, of course. Big Mouth. Big Mouth is bound to make you slightly uncomfortable, but as it goes with many other adult-themed cartoons, it's kind of the point. The show, Netflix has produced 3 seasons so far and has already renewed the show for 3 more, sees creator Nick Kroll and his friends essentially hopping into an animated time machine to play much younger versions of themselves. Adolescent tweens beginning to date, watch porn, and grapple with their emotions and sexuality. With a no-holds-barred approach and the freeing format of animation, the show tends to really go there. See Horny Hormone Monsters, Singing Michael Stipe Tampons, and The Shame Wizard, placing it in the other taboo-busting league as Netflix's other animated adult comedies. Night Court. From the mind of Barry Miller and MASH writer Reinhold Wedge, Night Court presides over a group of misfits who work the night shift at a municipal court in Manhattan. Led by youth judge Harry T. Stone, Harry Anderson, whose penchant for amateur magic tricks are only exceeded by his love for Mel Torme. The ensemble staff is as colorful as the miscreant hauled in the late hour. The standout was sex-obsessed, narcissistic prosecutor Dan Fielding, played with such smarmy gusto by John LaCreta, that he earned 4 Emmys 4 years in a row and may have continued that streak had not been withdrawn his name in 1989. Marky Post, Richard Mole, Marsha Warfield, and Charles Robinson joined in the hilarious courthouse shenanigans that helped bring NBC's Thursday night comedy block acclaim before must-see TV, was even glint in the peacock's eye. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia was originally released in 2005. The show stars Charlie Day, Glenn Howerton, Rob McElhenney, Caitlin Olsen, and Danny DeVito. The reason why the show makes it to the list, this underdog sitcom has proven its staying power as one of the longest running series in TV history. And if you like shows about terrible people being consistently terrible, you won't find a show show that does this better than It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Cheers. For the days you want to hang out where everyone knows your name without changing out of pajamas, Cheers had a marathon run over the course of 11 seasons, quickly and handily becoming one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time. Led by Ted Danson's sleazeball with a heart of gold Sam Malone, an ex-Red Soxer and reformed alcoholic slinging drinks, Cheers is all about its rotating cast of barflies, including barback coach Nicholas Colansanto and his replacement Woody Harrelson, mailman Cliff Clavin, John Ratzenberger, Norm, George Wenton, Boston psychiatrist to Seattle radio personality Fraser Crane, Kelsey Grammer, and bloviating intellectual Diane Chambers, Shelley Long, and her on and off again romance with Sam, pull up a bar stool and crack open a cold one. You'll be a regular in no time. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos on screen now, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I will see you in the next video.